piece of me, boy. Go, go, go. Yeah. Outstanding. Rock and roll.
Hello and welcome back to the Starcraft Weekly News. I'm Artosis. I'll be bringing you through what is going on in Starcraft in the past week and what's coming up. So let's get started. There is actually a ton of stuff going on. This is the active season in the foreigner scene, and therefore there is a lot of stuff. Now, first off, WGT Titans League has just finished up, that new money clan league run by WGTour.com, and Tot won it. I mean, Tot doing great. It's really quite amazing. They 5-1'd Rocks, and they also beat ESC on the way. And that's quite impressive because ESC and Rocks both have pretty decent budgets. They buy a lot of the best players, but, you know, Mondragon's finest, they come out on top again. So, you know, this unsponsored team, once again, showing their dominance. Great players on it. It looked like HeyPro, Yosh, Gosia, and Zowsy took down the 1v1s, and of course the unbeatable 2v2 team of Zowsy and LJT ended up cleaning out that clan war for them. So great work to Tot. Quite impressive results once again from them. Now, Zerus lately running a lot of leagues. Let's go over what he's into right now, what he's got his fingers in. Sizz Adrenaline's For the Love of the Game tournament, $550 total prize purse. The brackets were actually just released, and we have some really great first-round matches. We have Mondragon against JF. We have Strelok against Infernal, and in my opinion, those are two best first-round matches. And also, we have a special match, October Zerg against Idra. Can October Zerg make enough Zerglings to take down this pro gamer? Time will tell. Should be an exciting match full of tons of shit talk. So keep your eyes out for that. I cannot wait for the replays. All right. The Nostalgia Tournament, another one that Zerus is going to be running. This one has $1,500 at stake. Anonymous donations, again, really, so many people doing that lately. Thank you to whoever you are, that is great. And this tournament on the worst maps of all time. But they're old maps that people like, so it should be fun anyways. Nostalgia, Lost Temple, Requiem, and Neo Halls of Valhalla. Really some of the least balanced maps ever, but there's really good race distribution, really great players. Anything could happen despite that, you know. So I'm looking forward to that tournament. Basically all the best players have been invited to it. It's 32-man, 4 groups, 1 group per map. So keep an eye out there. We have the disgustingly rock, paper, scissors Nostalgia, the Terran-dominated Lost Temple, the Protoss-dominated Neo Requiem, and Valhalla. What does Zerg even do there? Well, what else do we have here? The Collegiate Starcraft League. This is a great league that was started up last year, where college teams get together and duke it out. Now, this year, it should be even better, more teams, better run. Zerus is involved in that as well, so we know that the tournament's going to be pretty legit. And that should be pretty good. Go check it out at cstarleague.com. Try to register your college, your university, whatever you go to school at. It's a great league, a great idea. And I'm excited to see where this goes exactly. It should produce some decent games as well. We have people such as Yosh and Day9 in school, so some of the very top American players of all time should be playing in it as well. So that'll be pretty fun. Now let's review some WCG news. WCG Mexico happened this weekend, and it was won by a player that isn't that well known, WCG Terran. Now, WCG Terran, I know him quite well. I've actually been trying to help him learn StarCraft a little better, trying to teach him a little bit over the past few months. And, you know, despite his kind of shady and clouded past, this kid, very young, very motivated, very dedicated, did a great job at WCG Mexico, winning it in his first offline event. And I think that this guy has a bright future. To be perfectly honest with you, one of the best macro Terrans outside of Korea, for certain, probably right up there, top 3 or 4 macro-wise, and good strategies as well. So this is a player I think that everyone needs to watch out for. We should be seeing a lot out of him in the near future. Now, right after that event, the WCG Mexico, down in Mexico, the WCG Pan-American Championships took place. And for this tournament, we had number 1 and number 2 from Mexico, so it was WCG Terran and AS, last year's winner. And also we had Phoenix from Peru. He replaced Castro, who could not get the travel visa apparently. And we also had In Control from America for winning the WCG US Invitational. So a really great group of players, and Phoenix crushed group play, going 3-0, just destroying everybody in his path. And then there was a three-way tie where In Control looked like he was going to be knocked out very, very quickly, but In Control, showing his clutchness, came back and tied it all up for a three-way tie, which he then just crushed his way out of. Now, in the grand finals, we had In Control against Phoenix, and In Control took down the first game, but ended up losing. Phoenix right now, a great player. He's been getting to the top of every tournament he plays in the foreigner scene, no matter what it is, basically. We've been seeing him in the finals of Valor. We saw him in the finals of the ESWC North and South America tournament. So this guy, basically, has only been losing to Hydra. Similar to Red. So, Phoenix, another player we're going to see a lot out of, another very young Spanish-speaking star. And so that scene, it's pretty strong right now. So congratulations to both them, Phoenix and In Control, taking down $1,000 and $600 respectively. Very good prize purse for a four-man tournament down in Mexico. All right, well, there's a Northeast LAN coming up on the 19th. That is this upcoming Saturday. If you live anywhere in the Northeast, I'd say New Jersey up to Maine, you should definitely try to check it out. A lot of people are going, a lot of carpool opportunities available. And it's going to be held in Connecticut. There's going to be, some sort of entry fee, a nice little tournament run. Even if you don't want to play in the tournament, come and watch. It's going to be really great. Idra's going to be there. I'm going to be there. A lot of very good players from the area. I believe Nesh may show up, Greytorp may show up. So it's going to be a fun tournament, a great time. And definitely come if you can. There's a thread on teamliquid.net for those of you who need a ride. Just go post in there. And StarCraft players are the most nicest people in the world about that type of thing. They will always pick you up and drive you to an event. So, go and post if you live in the area. It's going to be a lot of fun. Now, recently, the Team Liquid held a strategic Q&A session, and this was run by the Liquipedia staff. Liquipedia, of course, being a Wikipedia of StarCraft knowledge, basically, how to play the game correctly and strategies and all that good stuff. And that was held just recently with Day 9, Hydra, and myself talking about mechanic in Terran vs. Zerg. So both sides of the matchup we talked about, a lot of good questions answered, a lot of strategic insight and opinions voiced there. You can go download the MP3 now. It's definitely a fun time, and I believe that Team Liquid is actually going to make this into a regular thing, so whatever topics that you guys have that you want to see discussed, just wait around, and I think they'll probably end up getting to them. Now, also speaking of learning and all that good stuff, I have recently put out some tutorials on StarCraft as well as first-person VODs, and I will be continuing to do that. So anyone who wants to throw out a topic that they'd like to see Terran-wise, whether in first-person VOD format, in tutorial format, anything like that, any comments or suggestions, very open to that. Really looking for what the community wants to learn about the Terran race overall. So I will keep on doing that. Now, the Nadi Star League, if you all remember that, I believe PJ won the first season. The second season was scheduled to start on the 1st of September, but I don't know what happened to it. I was looking all over the sites today trying to find any news about a delay or anything, but nothing around. Maybe it was just abandoned. I'm not really sure, but it looks like as of right now, we're entering mid-September. And not sure if there's going to be any fruition on this tournament, whether it's going to happen or not. Too bad. It was a decent league, at least before. Cash prize tournaments always appreciated in the foreigner scene, of course.